Picture this. You wake up before sunrise, the house is quiet, and on the kitchen counter sits a single spoon, a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, and half a lemon. In less than a minute, you'll tilt the oil into the spoon, squeeze a few drops of lemon over the top, swallow, and let an ancient Mediterranean ritual get to work. People over 60 who add this tiny step to their morning or bedtime routine often report lighter joints, steadier blood pressure, and smoother digestion within weeks. Tonics don't have to taste like medicine to change how seniors feel day to day. Sometimes they just need to fit on a teaspoon. Weight management is another arena where, honestly, a spoon of fat might seem counterintuitive. Here's the twist. Eating a little healthy fat early blunts hunger hormones later. Olive oil raises peptide YY and GLP-1, the same satiety messengers that, expensive injections aim to mimic. Lemon's acidity slows gastric emptying, which prolongs fullness. Seniors fighting creeping weight gain may find that the blend cuts snack cravings without the shaky feeling that comes with strict calorie restriction. Skin and hair mirror internal health. The antioxidants we've discussed protect collagen from sun and pollution damage, and the oil's natural squalene keeps epidermal cells supple. Vitamin C is required for healthy keratin, giving hair shafts strength and shine. Many seniors notice that months of daily intake leave their skin less papery and their scalp less flaky. Benefits that expensive serums promise but seldom deliver. Immunity becomes headline news once gray hairs arrive, and the blend supports the immune orchestra on several fronts. Olive oil's polyphenols stimulate regulatory T cells that prevent overreaction to harmless signals, while vitamin C from lemon supercharges neutrophils, the foot soldiers that race to the first sign of infection. Citrus flavonoids even lower markers of respiratory inflammation, explaining why some seniors swear the mixture keeps winter colds at bay. The liver, our chemical plant, filters more than a liter of blood each minute, yet often suffers quietly until trouble erupts. Olive oil triggers production of glutathione peroxidase, a major antioxidant enzyme, helping the liver neutralize free radicals produced during normal metabolism. Lemon juice, rich in citric and malic acids, stimulates bile synthesis, which keeps cholesterol moving rather than congealing into stones. Seniors with mildly elevated liver enzymes sometimes see those numbers creep down after 3 months of the ritual. Why combine the two ingredients at the same moment instead of taking them separately? Chemistry. Olive oil's fat slows gastric emptying, giving lemon's water-soluble vitamin C more time to absorb in the upper intestine. Fat also enhances the bioavailability of fat-soluble compounds hiding in stray zest particles that slip into the juice when you squeeze. Conversely, the acidity of lemon protects olive oil phenols from oxidation in the stomach's alkaline waves. You get more from each ingredient because the servinchachin stitrau. Gusacharai, Mediterranean elders didn't need randomized trials to sense synergy. Villagers from Crete to Calabria greeted sunrise with a ritual called olio e limone. Sailors believed it kept scurvy and joint pain at bay during long voyages. Farmers swore it soothed the stomach after heavy bread. Modern science now confirms many of their observations, proving that folk practice can predate laboratory insight by centuries. For seniors who exercise, timing the spoon 30 minutes before a walk or light resistance session can provide a small bump in endurance. The monounsaturated fat converts quickly to ATP for slow-twitch muscle fibers, and vitamin C supports collagen turnover in tendons stressed by movement. After exercise, the anti-inflammatory nature of oleocanthal can ease soreness without muting the adaptive signals that build stronger tissue. Joint lubrication deserves a closer look. Synovial fluid, essentially the oil for your body's hinges, depends on healthy fat intake. Oleic acid integrates into synovial membranes, improving viscosity, while vitamin C drives synthesis of hyaluronic acid, the molecule that gives joint fluid its cushioning texture. Seniors with creaky knees often report smoother motion after a month, especially when the spoon is paired with gentle range of motion exercises. Medication interactions are rare at this dosage but worth addressing. If you take a bile acid sequestrant, space the spoon 2 hours apart so the drug can bind cholesterol unhindered. If you're on an iron supplement, take it with the spoon rather than apart. Vitamin C triples non-heme iron absorption, and the fat reduces gastric upset often caused by iron tablets. Some seniors find straight oil slippery. One workaround is to blend the spoon in 2 ounces of lukewarm chamomile tea. Surface tension breaks, forming a quick emulsion that slides down easily. Others grate a sliver of ginger into the mix for digestive warmth. Feel free to experiment but preserve the core ratio. 3 parts oil to 1 part lemon by volume. A quick myth check. You may hear claims that the mixture dissolves large gallstones overnight or melts body fat without lifestyle change. Those statements overreach. Evidence supports gradual improvements in bile flow, insulin sensitivity, and inflammation, not miracle overnight events. Set realistic expectations and celebrate steady progress. Choose a high polyphenol extra virgin olive oil. Look for harvest and expiration dates on a dark glass bottle. Measure 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters, roughly half a fluid ounce. Slice a fresh lemon and squeeze a teaspoon of juice, 5 milliliters, onto the oil right in the spoon. Swallow slowly. Chasing with a sip of lukewarm water helps if the flavor surprises you. Morning on an empty stomach works best for metabolism, but if you forget, taking it 30 minutes before dinner still delivers cardiac and digestive perks. If acid reflux flares, just dilute the mix in a 1/4 cup of warm water. And if you take anticoagulants, check with your doctor because, high vitamin E intake can slightly potentiate those drugs. For seniors with gallstones, start with a teaspoon of oil for a week to see how your bile ducts respond before graduating to the full tablespoon. And remember, no single habit replaces balanced meals, daily walks, and laughter, but small actions really do stack up in surprising ways. Keep a simple chart on the fridge. Note the date, your morning blood pressure, how easy your bowel movements are, joint stiffness from 1 to 10, and any afternoon energy crashes. After 30 days, scan the columns. Improvements, even subtle ones, prove the ritual is earning its shelf space. If nothing shifts, audit variables. Is the oil fresh? Are you consistent? Adjust and retest. Store the bottle away from heat and light because polyphenols degrade quickly. Ideal room temperature is around 18 degrees Celsius, or 64 Fahrenheit. Use fresh lemons, not bottled juice. Vitamin C oxidizes within hours after squeezing. If arthritis makes daily squeezing tricky, pre-portion lemon juice into an ice cube tray, freeze, and just thaw cubes a few seconds before mixing. A practical caution. If you manage blood sugar with medication, improved insulin sensitivity might require dose adjustments. Check fasting glucose twice weekly during the first month. Those with chronic kidney disease must remember that citrus contains potassium. Keep your nephrologist informed. And because enamel thins with age, always rinse with plain water and wait 10 minutes before brushing to avoid micro scratches from citric acid. Think of the ritual like brushing teeth. Benefits appear after steady repetition. Polyphenol levels in the bloodstream build, antioxidant stores refill, and cellular machinery recalibrates. Skipping a day won't erase gains, but abandoning the habit for weeks resets markers to baseline. Anchor the spoon to an existing habit. Right after opening the curtains or before the first cup of tea, to make compliance almost automatic. Pass the habit forward. When a neighbor complains about sore knees or stubborn bowels, invite them for tea and demonstrate the spoon routine. Stories travel faster than journal articles, and seniors often trust the evidence they can taste. Remind them to keep the dose modest. More oil means extra calories, and more lemon risks enamel thinning. Balance is the watchword here. I'll see you in the next video with another simple strategy to keep aging vibrant rather than fragile.